Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today I will talk about how you can achieve your dream wife in 2024, step by step. My definition of dream wife is probably a little bit different than yours, but in the end we all want the same things. The first one is to progress and grow towards the things that truly matters to us. The second one is to have a balance between all areas of life and not sacrifice one area of life for growth in another. Third one is to enjoy the process and every day of your life. We all have the same three main areas in life, which are health, wealth and relationships. And below these three main areas we have 9 sub-areas. Below health we have mental health, spiritual health and physical health. Below wealth we have finances and career. And for relationships we have romantic relationship, we have friends and we have family. And the last one is fun and entertainment, which is separated from the others. It is important to know your starting point. That's why the first step is to do a life audit. Doing a life audit is crucial because you want a clear picture of your life right now and you want to know where to make adjustments in which areas and sub-areas. To make that easier, draw a circle on a clean sheet of paper on your laptop and divide this circle into 9 pieces. The next step is to rate yourself for each of these 9 sub-areas from 1 to 10, where 1 is the worst case scenario and 10 stands for great. It takes no more than 5 minutes to draw the circle, to write each area and to rate yourself. Pause the video and do it. For example, I rate my mental health 8 out of 10 because I read every single day. Apart from that, I buy courses, I invest in my education, but still I know that I can do more. That's why I rate 8 out of 10. At this point my friends are 4 out of 10 because I see them rarely. So I have to fix that. After you see these numbers, you will have a clear picture of where you are right now, and when you know where you want to be, these 2 segments will help you set goals for each area of your life. That brings us to the second part of the video, which is goal setting. Setting goals is an important part of life. Countless studies shows that people who set goals are more likely to achieve them than people who don't do that. Studies also show that people who write down their goals are more likely to achieve them than people who don't write their goals. Ask yourself these questions for each area of your life. Where do I want to be in 12 months? What steps do I need to take if I want to achieve this goal? You can start with the areas with the lowest rate first, or you can do it for all areas, which I recommend because in the end we can always improve. There is something called SMART goals, where each letter stands for something. S stands for specific, M stands for measurable, A stands for achievable, R stands for relevant, T stands for time-bound. Defining these parameters will ensure that your objectives are attainable within a certain time frame. Now, when you know how to properly set your goals, there is something else. There are short-term goals and there are long-term goals. It is helpful to have a mix of short-term and long-term goals. Short-term goals can help to keep you motivated and provide a sense of accomplishment, while long-term goals can help to provide a sense of direction and purpose. Break big goals into small ones. Large goals will overwhelm you and will make you feel like it's impossible to accomplish them. That's the point of creating short-term goals. When you achieve a goal, it is very important to celebrate it, even these small goals, because our brains are wired to respond to reward. Celebrating the completion of small accomplishments leads to the completion of larger goals. According to research from Harvard Business School, people who tracked their small achievements every day enhanced their motivation. And the last part of today's video is to take action. You can plan and set goals, but without action, your goals will not be accomplished on their own. Just start immediately doing. But keep in mind that every time you set a goal, you will go through 5 different emotional states. The first phase that you will go through is uninformed optimism. It is because of the excitement of the outcome. In this phase, you will feel awesome, excited and optimistic because of the released dopamine, because you have clarity on what you want because you are filled with purpose. The second phase that you will go through is informed pessimism, or the dip. Here you are already aware of the problems that you will have to overcome, and also you are aware of the work that has to be done, and because of that you lose your motivation. Most people will give up during this phase, but I believe that you are not one of them. Know that the dip is something normal and every person goes through that phase. Things are going to become harder before they get easier. Next one is hopeful realism, the grind. This is the hardest part of the journey. You will be asking yourself many times whether to quit on this thing and to jump on the next shiny thing, or to keep going. All of your motivation will be gone. The next one is informed optimism. It starts working. You will know that you have entered this phase when you're starting to see the benefits of your hard work. Things will start to look optimistic, but this informed optimistic is different from what you experienced in the first phase. It comes from the wisdom that you've gained along the journey of achieving a goal. Your self-image has transformed. The fifth phase is completion, success. You've reached your goal. After you reach your goal, congratulations, you have a solid new identity around this goal. This was everything for today's video. Thank you for watching until the end. Subscribe to my channel, like the video, share it, and see you next time. Bye.